All right, I'm back. All right. We are listening to another Lio call. We will listen to every call, including the one that he doesn't want you to see when I get my fucking hands on it.
In fact, I do have some issues with Obi-Wan.
I'm glad everyone here endorsed Tarman, who sent a mentally disabled man an air duster and instructions on how to... Okay, believe it or not, we don't know the lore. This isn't... what's like the fucking Pokemon Codex that like tells you everything about a Pokemon? We don't have that whenever we talk to somebody. So if you know that somebody I've just met and spoken to has done something egregiously fucking horrible, how the fuck am I or anyone else supposed to know that?
On Kenobi and the miniseries. I mean, I like it, but I understand that people are not going to like it. But I mean, to me, it feels morally wrong to be. Maybe I'm over exaggerating a bit, but it just feels morally wrong to be treating people horribly because that they like or think that a movie is good.
You say treating people horribly. Does Chris take their lunch money? Does he bind them into slavery? Does he burn down their houses?
No, he's not Adolf Hitler, and he's not a Nazi.
I don't know if that's anything Nazis did. I'm not recalling them taking somebody's lunch money. You need to calm down a little bit first.
Reich flight tax? Wait, why is Lio doing Holocaust revisionism right now?
Sorry.
It's a lot more than their lunch money.
Sorry.
Saying a few mean words to somebody isn't treating them terribly. It's just having a spat with somebody. It's not the same thing. Treating somebody poorly is long and ongoing. If I treat my cat poorly, not feeding it by neglecting it, that is treating it poorly. Me dealing with a cat on the side of the road that bites my ankle and I
What call is this? It's a call of somebody that said something mean about Zaid.
it off.
Is this call non-pen?
I talked about how...
But then you try to tell me your moral values come from a kid's cartoon. You be judged. Watch the cartoons and show. Could walk or drive first and foremost.
This call seems like nothing. All right, we now have the Alex call.
All right, so we waiting on anybody else? Is this enough of an audience?
Is he gonna be tight?
Alex, is this enough of an audience for you?
I thought this was supposed to be a one-on-one call.
It is.
Oh my god! I haven't heard this one yet. Why did you remove the participant is audibly disabled from the bingo? Just expand the card, okay? I know I was complaining that you should add new shit. There's got to be a way to get a bigger bingo card.
Everybody else is being server muted.
Then why have them gather here?
Because you wanted an audience, remember? That's what you said in your DM. And now you have an audience. And it's the type of audience that you won't be able or won't have to interact with. So don't worry your pretty little head. You wanted me to drag you onto Anthony's channel. Why?
Okay. I think I see where this is.
No, I don't think you do. I'm asking you direct questions I would like answers to. Why in the
I have direct questions too, Lyle. I want answers to those questions too. Like, why do I still not have the call with Goldfish?
world did you think I wanted to drag you on Anthony's channel?
I thought you're Anthony's friend or something.
Your connection is absolute garbage. You're gonna have to repeat yourself.
Because I thought you're just a... Because I thought... Because you associate with Anthony.
Okay, so because I associate with him, I'll drag people onto his channel. Where'd you get that asinine idea from?
Because Anthony likes attention.
And you don't. You're
I also have what is the buttons in Lio call?
literally going around taking shots at people, accusing them of being all sorts of things, and then wanting me to bring you on his channel
Accusing people of being things.
so you have an audience because you don't like attention. You do all this flowery, ridiculous poetry because you don't like attention.
Notice how his excuse for not talking to me is because he doesn't want to give me the content that I want. But also notice how whenever he talks to you, he's like, they wanted it. He wanted an audience. I gave it to him. I want an audience too, buddy. I want to have a conversation in front of other people too, buddy. I'm demanding it. What is the difference between me and this guy? What is the difference?
Dude, that poetry was written years ago. Like,
Did you write it?
yes.
Did you like attention? Whether it be past or whether it be present, the statement still maintains.
Hi, Shelby.
And your assumption that Anthony does these things because he wants attention, where does that even come from?
Because he hates everyone.
He doesn't hate everyone. Where'd that asinine idea come from? If he hated everyone, who would he hang around?
Okay. Let me...
Lio doesn't understand hyperbole. Lio doesn't understand hyperbole, Ward? Dude, this is really bad. I'm kidding, this is nothing.
He hates everyone that doesn't like act.
But wait, hold on. Why did this guy actually just, like, address hyperbole like it's a fucking actual... Why did this guy just address hyperbole like it's a fucking, like... It's like, if you say... I've said this a million times. Like, if you said this a million times, you have no room to talk.
Like him?
That's not even close to being accurate. What are you talking about? Where are you getting this idea from? What are you basing it on?
His attitude towards everyone that he ever puts on his streams or shows or whatever.
So a small amount of the people he interacts with, you are basing his entire worldview on. You're in your 30s. You should be smart enough not to do that. Especially considering lately his channel for the past year and a half's focus has been on exposing literal sexual predators, and you're worried that he may not like them?
I always love this too, because somebody dedicates their I call out predators. They use it as like, we're supposed to give them like veteran status. Unless you're like getting predators arrested, they don't deserve any fucking additional respect. They don't deserve any additional respect just because they call themselves a predator catcher. This guy's doing the important work. Has this guy gotten anyone arrested? Has anyone been convicted because of this guy?
I hate any act of violence towards children.
Then why are you crying about Anthony being mean to predators on his channel?
I'm not. I never said anything like that.
You said it was because of how
This guy. Oh my god, dude. This is like Lio's average debate opponent.
he treats people on his channel. Yes or no? And when he's lately been dealing with predators on his channel, whom are you referring to?
I don't know.
No, you don't know. And last time you got on Anthony's channel, what was it for? Why
Was
did
that
you...
a cackle?
No, you don't.
I don't know.
No, you don't know. And last
That was like a... that was a vocalization.
time you got on Anthony's channel, what was it for? Why did...
One. Based. Trying to remember. W?
All I know is he called you a cuck or something, and you had a screaming, crying meltdown. Why were you there?
Lio, this person is clearly mentally disabled. Wow! Oh my god, dude! I think Lio's really onto something. I think he is really onto something. Dude, this is the fucking Sherlock of the ACC. We're 5 minutes. Wow, dude.
Okay, but do you have a learning disability?
Sadistic woman cackling?
No.
Are you on the spectrum in any way, shape, or form?
Why do you need to ask this? You are like beyond fucking. You are so dumb if you need to be asking this, dude. Dude, they removed so many good bingo spots. Can we just make the card bigger? Why are there 2 spots for sadistic woman cackling? And we removed participant is audibly disabled. Age. This is the guy, by the way. Who thinks it's grossly offensive if you say the word retard.
Part because you have a very
You know, I asked
How
myself,
are you 40 and it takes you 5 minutes of talking to this person to figure out he might have a learning disability?
that years ago.
Yeah, you should have asked yourself that earlier than that.
Rhetorical. Where's the rhetorical question? There we go. I thought they removed that too. I was gonna crash out. We already got the awkward silence.
You should have asked yourself that back when you were writing flowery, stupid.
The fact that Lio asked that and the person asked if that would change anything, it really speaks volumes. Disgusting.
Poetry and getting onto people in your comment
Nothing phases me since I listened to the Robert call.
section for trying to be nice to you, claiming that, oh, you're gonna wind up like every other human being and you're gonna abuse me, you worthless idiot.
Do you want another? Yes, of course. Of course I want this. Yes.
Who do you think you can protect or defend? You can't even protect yourself. And now you're white out for complete and utter strangers who couldn't care less about you. Are you just incapable of learning? Is that what this is about?
He just told you he has a developmental disability, Lio.
Did your parents just completely fail you in every possible conceivable way?
Okay, you do not talk shit about my parents.
Or else what? You gonna beat me up, big boy? You gonna come over and find me?
Big boy? You want to talk about big boy? Oh no, dude. You really want to talk about big boy, dude? Really, bro? This you? Hold on. Bro, this you? Big boy, dude.
Contact your employers about this. I probably should.
Dude, I can see. You need a bra. You're a guy and you need a bra. You, like, literally need a bra as a fucking dude. And I don't think you've Kleinfelder syndrome or whatever the fuck it's called. You can't call anyone big boy.
What are you gonna do if I do? You're gonna sit there and you're gonna take it is what you're gonna do. Because clearly, they did fail you. That's not me talking
They
trash.
did not
That's me
fail
talking
me.
straight. They clearly did. Because look what you're doing. You're
we can mark off the second sadistic woman cackling. Every time, dude. Where are these women coming from?
in your 30s. You're all mad because people are mean on the internet, and you cry about people being mean to you. Why in the world would you care? Do you not have a life?
You cry about people making mean tweets about your fucking friend's Star Wars takes, you fucking fat idiot.
Did you think
Oh my, the ego to step into the ring with me. The ring. There is no fucking ring, dude. You are incompetent. You are completely incompetent. You don't know how to make an argument without being like a fucking unself-aware idiot. You don't know how to fucking make, you don't know how to like not sound like a complete fucking moron. It took you 5 minutes to figure out this guy had a fucking learning disability. Like, there's no ring. There's literally no ring to step into. When actual people do want to step into a ring with you, you run like a little bitch, which is the most running you've probably done in the last fucking 20 years.
this was gonna go in your favor?
Apparently not.
No, I asked if you think it was going to go in your favor. I'm not asking you what your assessment is now. I'm asking you what you were thinking. What did you think was going to happen?
This.
No, you clearly didn't, because if you did think this is what's going to happen, you're a goon. You are a mentally deficient moron who can't put two and two together. You decided to step into the ring with somebody.
He lies about being a therapist. Do we have evidence of this? I believe you. I just want to have my receipts. Is Jace still with Lio? And if not, why'd they fall out?
Cartoon Twitter is an odd place. It's a place filled primarily with mindless drones that go over whatever the popular opinion of whatever is being shown to farm clout because they're just that insufferable. Crimson Mayhem is, of course, a great example of that in general, but another thing that seems to be common with these clowns, Crimson included, is a deranged inability to order morals properly. Today, we're talking about Twitter user Izzy Insanity, now known as Explosivo on Twitter. If you spent any time on cartoon Twitter, you've likely seen this clown doing his best to downplay any criticisms of modern cartoons, merited or not, in order to own the chuds to farm that clout among other mindless cartoon fans. Usually, these people are pretty young, ranging from literal children to people in their early 20s with very little real-world experience. These people, they shouldn't be insulted, but instead nurtured, educated, and guided when possible. Izzy, though, isn't one of those people.
Excuse me?
Modern cartoons, merited or not, in order to own the chuds to farm that clout among other mindless cartoon fans. Usually, these people are pretty young, ranging from literal children to people in their early 20s with very little real-world experience. These people, they shouldn't be insulted, but instead...
What? Dude, there's no, it's not like he's stupid. No, he is stupid, but not for this. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's saying. He knows how fucking hypocritical this is. He's just dishonest. He's just a fucking liar. He'll say whatever like is contextually appropriate for him to get the dunk.
Educated and guided when possible.
$1 from, thank you, Vampiler. Thank you so much for the dollar.
Izzy, though, isn't one of those people. We'll get into why later, but my first introduction to this creature was when he left a comment on one of Sarah's videos on Hell of a Boss, crying bitter tears because I stated not caring for the show. I quickly told her to piss off. She made a separate comment on the video, being mad because Sarah's was too negative, talking about how she prefers people who can also be positive. I don't know what it is specifically about the terminally online consumerist dorks and their aversion to criticism and negativity. It's just staggering to me. But concerning that, one person Izzy is obsessed with going on about is Zaid Magenta, previously known as...
Oh, again, dude. What is this like obsessed? He goes after everybody who shit talks Zaid.
Anthropony. I'm not going to pretend like he's never screwed up immensely.
Or dead. They're no longer friends.
But Izzy, and many like him, are more upset because he's mean about Star Wars. They hold the alleged opinion that all opinions must be respected, while...
No, Lio is dumb, but he's not that dumb. Like, a lot of these things that I attribute to stupidity actually can be attributed to malice. He does say what he needs to... He does say shit that we see is blatantly unself-aware. He knows it's unself-aware. He knows it's applicable to him. But for some reason, he just doesn't think he should be treated the same way. And everything is like super charitable when it's being applied to him, but not to others. And he's totally not like some he's just dishonest. He's dishonest. He's a verifiable liar. That's why he's running from me, because he's a fucking liar.
Simultaneously and without any self-awareness, primarily.
And he lies about why he's running from me, by the way.
Not about Zaid's opinion. Last year, when I did a stream addressing Zaid's issues, I went over some of Crimson Mayhem's nonsense, like lying, saying that Zaid threatened people over Star Wars. But the main point of contention is that Crimson actively bailed on an effort to report a child predator. Izzy, clearly with screwed up morals, and you'll find out why later, was more concerned that I said mean things to Crimson.
Is this going to be another, he's mad about you over your cartoon takes, but we're somehow going to make this about a predator.
Zaid threatened people over Star Wars, but the main point of contention...
I was wrong. I did lie about misanthropy threatening me a month ago. It was my fault for bailing out a serious situation regarding bringing a pedophile to justice.
Is that Crimson actively bailed on an effort to report a child predator. Izzy, clearly with screwed up morals, and you'll find out why later, was more concerned that I said mean things to Crimson than he was Crimson's actions. Also, he said something that's hilariously cringy.
Well, what a Crimson... That's a very vague thing. Like, did this person not believe this person was a pedophile and defended them and then found out they were wrong?
Creepy that you can see on the screen right now, so no surprise there. By the end of the thread, he makes it very clear that he's okay with saying someone with negative opinions about Star Wars deserves harassment by people with low moral priorities. And
if Misanther weren't acting like an irritable jerk or people liking something and stalking people's sock accounts, he wouldn't have been called out by these people. We wouldn't have this mess to begin with. You were no better than them for throwing toxicity in their direction.
Respond directly to that by pointing out
that's not what they said, Lio.
Alleged morals are less than worthless to me. This, of course, moved to Twitter, where Izzy got mocked into oblivion over it. We went back and forth for a while, and Izzy at some point defended a clown that's been on...
Mocked to oblivion. Notice he can't show the mocking.
Zaid's case for years now. This comment has said clown being mad because Zaid tore into a clown that's been harassing him and my son Jordan. Jesse here has such low morals.
My son Jordan. It's not. You don't have fucking kids.
I use that he thinks being mean to a lunatic cyberstalker is a problem. And Izzy, you'll defend him because he's on his side of the Zaid drama. Of course, people like Izzy have to try to claim victory.
Should I just start, dude? My son Noid. You guys heard of him? God, he's a good kid. Noid's a good kid, man.
Status when they're being called out, specifically saying I'm punching down and bringing up subscriber numbers on YouTube to try and back it up. It failed miserably. This eventually led to a Twitter user informing me that Izzy had a history of defending a child predator named Camhead, claiming they did so because the predation was ages ago. In Izzy's own words. Because
what is the predation?
apparently, Izzy believes doing this to one kid is completely fine. So, Izzy got brought into college.
They call it heinous. They don't believe that. I agree. That's a crazy take. But it depends on like if it was like a fucking. I mean, are we talking about an 18 and a 16-year-old?
Yes, I heard the happiness from the artists when I said that. Full disclosure, I'm censoring part of this call because a server member said things that were not appropriate. He was spoken to about this type of behavior, and he will not be permitted to repeat it. But it's also not kosher for YouTube, so it's being edited out. This is also to address people that may think this is an attempt to hide something. Ha! No. Here's the call.
Oh, it's funny that you would attempt to hide. So where's the? I want a recording. I want the recording. Wait a sec. Goldfish, check DMs.
All right, Izzy, can you hear me?
I can.
All right, so before we get started real quick, so I'm making sure I don't goof up here, what are your pronouns?
He, him.
All right, then. So let's go ahead and get into this, because as you can tell on Twitter, I'm not happy.
Not.
Why the fuck is anyone supposed to care? Who care? I'm not happy. Who the fuck are you, bro? Who are you?
He.
Correct.
Dude, that's what you just need to
So I
say
have
in
to
these
ask, how
calls.
exactly do
Why
you
do we care that you're not happy?
Think that this child predator manipulated you?
Well, I thought it was a few months. He only did this like years ago, and I thought he had seeked out psychological therapy and changed, but it turned out a little bit of time later he hadn't.
Okay. Now, how long have you known this guy?
Since about 2018.
So you knew him for about 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go ahead and backtrack just a little bit on this, okay? So, you probably met him through the YouTube poop community, right?
Yes.
Okay, so, when did you find out about his first indiscretion with a child?
About back in March.
And when did he say that happened?
About 2017 to 18.
So, when did he come forward to you about that? When did he tell you that happened?
Well, I found it out from another Twitter post from Not Ledger H.
When was that?
In March.
Okay, but I'm talking about the
What
first
is
incident.
going
The
on
first incident
here?
where he
This person has 600 subs, by the way. What?
assaulted a child. When did you find out about that? Was that also in March?
Yes.
So you found out about that in March. And
Yeah.
when did you find out about his second victim?
I think it was also in that same post.
Okay, so you found out in March, because this isn't adding up. You said that you found out about his first victim in March, but you're also saying that you believed that he is owed a second chance and that he manipulated you, and then you found out about his second victim, but you're telling me you found out about the first and second victim in the same post.
Yes.
Do you see how that doesn't make any sense?
Well, I just thought that he was, I just...
You just what? Because, again, do you see how this doesn't make any sense? Like
It's
that.
just that I found out. That's how I found out about it from my from that.
This is Thomas epically owning a lib?
on Twitter.
Okay,
Post.
but again, you're saying that you found out about the first one, and you gave him a second
Yeah.
chance because you thought he changed, but then you found out about the second one, and that's where you
Because
claim...
it was
I've just been sent crazy DMs, okay? What's up, baby boy? I want to do a private call. Me, you, and Aiden. Nah. Oh, so you're afraid of Aiden. Nope. Just got more than enough content out of bullying you. Okay, sure, dumbass. This proves you're afraid of Aiden. True. Very fucking true. Mauled, I've got plenty of hair. Beansky's dead yet? Or are they still telling children they are suicidal? No, he's safe and sound, dickweed. Children! Everything's about children! I'm Lio. Children! Sorry. Lio ran. Lio ran yet again. What's going on, Tommy here? He unadded him when he was the second goldfish was trying to add me to a group with him. Lio unadded him
because it was from a few years back, and he had thought that he changed since then.
You're not getting my point here. You're saying in the same Twitter post that you found out about the first victim and the second victim. So between the time where he told you that he had changed and you finding out about the second victim, how much time passed?
Well, I think it was about the 4-year gap. I think it was a gap.
That's not what I asked you.
I asked you.
You asked how much time
before
passed.
you, not him. When you were told by him that he had changed, and then you found out about the second victim, what is the time gap between those? Was it a few days, a few months, what?
I think it was a few days. I think it was about a few days after that after that first incident. I found out.
Okay, so did you see the Twitter thread about the first victim, and then found out about the second victim? Was that all on the same day?
Well, I didn't. I think it was a few days back. It was actually a few days. I mean, I don't know how to. Please excuse me. I don't know how to word things properly.
Was there a few gaps in days between you finding out about the first victim and the second victim, and you found out via the same post? Is that what you're trying to convey?
He did a couple of both of those first two victims were announced in the same post, and then
I'm aware. I'm asking you.
He did it again.
That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you on this post that you are quoting as the post that outed him as a predator. The first victim and second victim. How long between you realizing there was a first victim and you realizing there was a second
They
victim?
said 4 years. Didn't they already fucking say that?
I thought, but they were both multiple ones were announced in the same post.
You are somehow absolutely missing my question here. So I'm going to reframe it. If I were to ask you how many years between, or how much time between the first season of Total Drama and the second season of Total Drama, you'd be able to give me months or days or years, right?
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, so let me go ahead and reframe this. You found out about the first victim via the Twitter post, and you went and confronted him about it, and he said he had changed. So how long between that incident where you confronted him and he said he changed, how long between then and finding out about the second victim, how much time happened between them? So in this case, the first season of Total Drama Island is when you confronted him about the first victim, and the second season of Total Drama Island is when you found out about the second victim. So how much time lapsed between those two?
So the first one was in early March, and I think the second incident where he was finally ousted was in late March.
Okay, so several days had passed. But you knew about this. You knew that he had assaulted a child, and you were willing to keep him around. So you said you're 30, right?
Because I thought he had changed and regressed his actions.
Hold on. Do you have parents at home?
Yes.
If I shot your mom in the face, would you excuse that if I said I learned my lesson?
No.
Why?
Wow, dude, great. Really, like, intelligent hypothetical here.
Because you shot her.
Because I did something morally reprehensible. This person didn't go to jail, didn't serve time, and here's the thing you need to understand, and I think you know it, you just don't want to admit it. There is a difference between somebody being a pedophile in the sense of being attracted to children and somebody preying on children. For the former, the people attracted need therapy. For the people who prey on children, like your little friend.
Yeah, Lia's only attracted, guys. He looks, he doesn't touch.
Here, therapy isn't an option, buddy. They have committed a crime. They have sexually traumatized a child. But to you, you think that's fine so long as he changed. How in the world do you come up with that asinine idea?
It's just that I thought that, I mean, one other Twitter follower of mine, Mevans, was sent some questionable pics to another and left Twitter, and then he came back.
And you think that's acceptable?
No.
Then why did you think it was acceptable here? Because he's your friend?
Because I thought he sought out therapy as well.
Therapy does not change the fact that you have a child victim. Tell me how that makes sense. Make it make sense.
Did he tell you that even went to therapy? Sorry.
Oh, Peaches?
Because he said there was a few days in between. Knowing about it and then it being outed as a second one. Did he say anything like that, or was it just assumption, first of all?
It was... I'm so sorry, I'm not that good with conversation, with wording my things.
You're on the spectrum.
It's okay, that's Lia's favorite.
Yes, I am indeed autistic.
Thought so. Not gonna disparage you for that. That you can't control. But I need you to answer Rosie's question.
Yeah, what was it?
Did he tell you that he went to therapy and had all that sorted out, or did you assume it?
No, he didn't tell me he went to therapy, I don't recall.
So you assumed it. So
Yeah.
not only did you assume that you went to therapy, you assumed he would have changed. Based on what?
I mean, because it was a few years back and he had got therapy since then.
You're saying that he didn't tell you he got therapy, so how do you know?
Well, I just assumed. It's just what I assumed.
You can't go around assuming things like this to excuse a crime just because someone's your friend. I don't think you understand that it also makes you look bad. As I said on Twitter, it makes you look like an accomplice for knowing that he did something and then trying to hide it.
Yeah.
True, like how Lia's trying to cover up the cat slur call with Goldfish.
What's
we
wrong
want
with
the
him?
recording. We have evidence. It's been recorded.
with
We
him?
want it.
It's also wrong of you. You are 30 goddamn years old. You
30!
are 6 years
30!
old, my junior. Who raised you to where you thought this was acceptable?
I was...
You know what? Let's go ahead and see if that, because you're not going to be able to answer that. It's a hypothetical or a facetious question. So let me ask you another one. You're claiming that he manipulated you, but you just admitted that he never said you went to therapy. So how did this kid manipulate you? When I say kid, it's not a kid, somebody in their mid-20s.
Oh, no, dude.
Your junior. How in the world did they manipulate you? When you didn't even... You just,
Dude, he was right on target. Wait, hold on.
It's just that I was, I don't think he was so much manipulated. I just assumed he got therapy.
Dude, he left before I even got there. He was... Whoa, I didn't mean to... Sorry, that's Lia's friend. I didn't mean to... Sorry, Ephraim. I just had Ephraim hanging out over there. I always have Ephraim displayed on another monitor. God, Ephraim did. He got out of there before. He was hovering over, just like sweating, waiting to be added to a group chat to leave. It's okay, Lio. It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
So you weren't manipulated. So you lied. Because you're scared of consequences for your lack of action.
Scared?
I wouldn't. I mean,
scared of consequences.
Switch the fucking thing off, right? Just don't have any.
Meet my mother.
Yeah. Just turn it off, Karen, for God's sake. Right, nobody else ever made a bad bloody judgment in their life. Right, that's enough.
All I did was make a bad judgment, okay?
No, you covered up for a child predator, you worthless
It's not
idiot.
what you need to listen to. It's people like this that are bloody
Yeah, people
fools.
like this
That's
that
all.
actually have standards where you didn't raise your kid to
Oh
have
my
any.
God,
You're
standards,
worthless.
right.
You're sitting
Just
here raising a
cut it off.
30-year-old
You
to
don't
excuse
have any
child predators. You are a worthless parent and you have a worthless kid.
Switch it off.
Go ahead, run away, Cameron. Run away from the consequences like you always do. I better not catch you on Twitter pulling stunts like this again. Beat it.
I will. Thank you for that.
Get off, loser.
30 years old loser. Holy fuck, you're not insane.
I deserve this.
Leave now.
Yes, you
Go.
leave.
You can't
30-year-old. We got a 30-year-old man. 30-year-old man.
no social interactions. Leave. Go now.
Go. In Cobalt Day.
Thank you to word to your mother. Bye.
Bruh.
No, there was a call in the cat lair. Lio had a call in the cat lair with Goldfish.
Interesting.
I think that woman is like the most deranged person I've ever heard.
Have an banana.
You don't make me listening to these people.
Yes, go ahead, child. Go and defend child predators.
I know that's embarrassing, but I think he's fucking 30 years old.
Oh, so all the notice how is public I doubt he only cut, somebody said something they weren't supposed to say, and he had a serious talk with them, and that's why portions were cut. No, he cut the part leading up to getting the mom on the mic, because he sounds completely fucking unhinged. Release the full call for transparency, lol, bro.
Holy
Yep.
shit. I'm younger than he is.
Also,
Holy.
I totally recorded it.
Yeah!
So yeah, he's tripping over himself the whole call, makes it clear all of his excuses were conjured up by him, and that his claims of manipulation are self-created as well. The fact that his mummy came in and excused actions she clearly knows about as making mistakes is a testament to the failure of parenting that was at play these past 30 years. And yes, you heard his age correctly. This dude is 30 and pulling these stunts. Stuff like this sticks with the victims of these acts for years, if not their entire lives. But is he? Being mean to scumbags and
It's a good thing he didn't victimize anybody.
generous is what crosses the line, not child predation. He made it clear that he's cool with that so long as it was just one and was ages ago. Afterwards, Izzy would regularly downplay own moral failures, claiming he's moved on and that people are wringing the drama out of him. I'd like to wring something out of you, all right. Even going so far as to make a text image talking about making mistakes. He's even tried getting me to go after Black Sage, apparently for being 45 and dating an 18-year-old. To Izzy, that's evidence of predation that must be exposed. Now, I don't like Sage. I think
Yes, he has bitched about literally everything he has ever done. He's bitched about everything he's done, okay? If he said it, he's complained when someone said it to him. That's just a given at this point.
other side of Izzy's coin, except for anime instead of Western cartoons.
Because he's
And
a
while I can't
fucking pussy.
by a 45-year-old would date an 18-year-old as I prefer my women older is not necessarily evidence of predation or even orbiting on its own. Failing that attempt, Izzy realized I have no problem telling people he's beefing with what he's excused, so he finally blocked me. This leads to the latest screw-up. I apologize for this, but the tweets seem to be gone, but there was a Twitter user from the Middle East trying to promote his independent cartoon about his culture and history. And Izzy, the brave white man he is, had to correct this minority artist by promoting modern cartoons with Middle Eastern characters and writers that have minority characters from that side of the world as good representation. And yes, I looked, specifically for glitch text. Eric Robles made glitch text, and his ethnicity is likely Hispanic like mine. A character existing is not in and of itself representation, much less good representation. Izzy, of course, got clowned on for this, claiming he was going to leave Twitter. No, this is
I'm Hispanic, guy. Dude, someone was mocking his... Robert was mocking his southern accent. He's like, howdy, y'all. I'm Lyle Convoy. I fuck my cousin. And Lyle's like, oh, so you're making fun of my Hispanic accent now, are you? I have that accent because I'm Hispanic. What are you talking about, bro? This is not a fucking Hispanic accent. Dude was talking to someone's mom. She spoke Spanish, and he's like, hola, senorita, me Spanish speaking no good.
This is only because Crimson made him call him out, because these people will absolutely eat each other when Cloud is involved. And no, I don't believe Crimson actually cares. I think he just wants Cloud posting this stuff. Of course, he didn't stay gone from Twitter, and is now claiming his actions were worth it because it revealed all those toxic people. Izzy is a shining example of what happens when you're a terminally online cartoon weirdo that is more concerned with positivity and promoting the new thing than he is with what's actually right or wrong. Unless, of course, it gains him clout. Don't be like Izzy, and restructure your way of thinking if you are. You genuinely don't want to wind up like him. Terminally online, defending predators and baby racism, and having your mommy defend your asinine actions. That's it for this video. Tell me in the comments your thoughts, or if you've had any encounters with this clown. You can also support me on Patreon if you want, or join the community Discord link below. I'll catch you all next time.
Ooh. Wanna argue? Wanna argue? What happened to this? Wanna argue? Does he still have those links? I wanna argue. I do wanna argue.
Hey there.
I have to apply. Either that or see if Beckett could grab the recording from him. I'm gonna say. Aiden, I could give you the link, lol. The link. Oh, I already got it. You have to apply to get in. I'll figure something out, man. I'll figure something out. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up, guys. I might go live tomorrow. If not, this is gonna be my last stream here for a good while. I'm going home, and then I'll be in England when I see you guys, and it might be with Dickers, and Soul and the gang. So yeah. Try Thunder. Send me a link to every server, please. Aiden is terrified of applying to... True! Like a job? True! No, I streamed for like 12 hours the other day. Give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break. Okay, alright, I want have Dickers on. Calm down, guys. Dickers is boring? Don't worry, we'll fix it. We'll fix him. We'll fix him, okay? Thank you guys for helping us hit Streamly goal, by the way. Super based. And yeah, the public overwhelmingly by poll supports the loud content, so everybody else can shut the fuck up. Sick of these guys, dude. Fucking acting up, being like, don't cover this, Aiden. Alright, well, say hi to Kwee for me. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. See you.